Hello and welcome to our daily learning video for today. Sue, come on out and see our friends. Look, Sue, our friends are back and they want to learn about letter A today. Would you like to also learn with us? We're going to be learning that A is for apple orchard. Well, Sue, if you'd like to, you can have a seat on the carpet and we'll get started right now. Our letter of the day is the letter A. And this is what letter A looks like. There's the uppercase and lowercase a. If your name has an A, you can stand up as we sing this song. If your name has an A, stand up. My name has an A. If your name has an A, stand up. If your name has an A, if your name has an A, if your name has an A, stand up. Well, this is what letter A looks like, and A is for apples. We're going to decorate the letter A with apples, and here's how I'm going to do it. I'm just going to draw some apples using a red marker or crayon. And then I'm going to take a green crayon and I'm just going to scribble, scrabble, scribble, scrabble all over that letter A. I know we're not supposed to scribble, scrabble, but we'll do it for today just to make this look more like an apple tree, okay? When you're finished scribble, scrabbling with that green all over your A, then you can make some little stems if you like to make these look a little bit more like apples. There you have it, and you can keep decorating yours if you'd like to. And I'm even going to decorate the little A. I'm just going to color it too. The more you decorate these letters, the more it'll help you remember what they look like. And so that's the letter A, uppercase and lowercase. And now we're going to do some handwriting, and we're going to learn how to write the letter A. So to write the letter A uppercase, you're going to start at the top, slide this way, pick up your pencil, go back to the top, slide the other way, and then make a line that goes across. Let's see that again, okay? Slide, slide across. Slide, slide across. Okay, let's see what that looks like on the handwriting house. You're going to start at the top and slide to the green carpet, go back to the top, slide the other way, and then go straight across the middle. Slide, slide across. Slide, slide across. There you have it, uppercase A. You can practice right now. You can skywrite if you don't have any paper, or you can practice later for homework. Well, the little letter A looks like this. It looks like an apple with a stick beside it. It's an apple with a stick. Sometimes I like to say a ball and a stick for the little letter A, but since we're talking about apples today, we'll say it's an apple with a stick. An apple with a stick. This is a little letter, so it needs to be downstairs on the handwriting house. An apple with a stick right beside it. Well, that was our handwriting practice for today. And I want to cheer for you because I know that you are working so hard on your handwriting time. Now, the next thing we want to do is talk about what letter A sounds like. We know what A looks like. We know how to write letter A. So let's do some phonics. That means we're going to talk about what letter A sounds like. And letter A sounds like this. Achoo! Excuse me. Oh my goodness. What was I saying? Oh yes, I was telling you what letter A sounds like. Letter A sounds like this. Achoo! I am so sorry. Excuse me. I've got the sneezies today. as I was saying, letter A makes the sound ah, ah, achoo. Oh my goodness. I can't believe it. I just keep sneezing. Let me try this one more time. Letter A says ah, ah, achoo. Actually, that's what letter A says. Do you want to try it too? But let's sneeze into our elbow. Letter A says ah, 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 as in achoo. Let's try that one more time. What does letter A say? Ah, 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 as in achoo. Well, letter A is one of 5 special letters. We call them the vowels. I'm going to teach you a little song about the vowels right now. It goes like this. A, E, I, O, U, A, E, I, O, U, A, E, I, O, U. These are the vowels. Well, the vowels are special letters because every word must have one. If it doesn't have a vowel, then it's not a word, not a real word anyway. It's just letters stuck together. So every word must have a vowel. And when we talk about the vowels, we always get a visit from one of the vowel people. And this is my friend, Baby A. Baby A is so little. She can't talk yet, and she's not really tall yet either. So when she wants to reach something, she lifts up her hand and says, ah, ah, ah. Can you try to do that? Lift up your hand and say, ah, 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 like baby A. Well, if you look really carefully, you'll see an A hiding in the picture. Can you spot the A? It's baby A's head. So I'm hoping when you see an A, it reminds you of baby A's head. And then you'll remember that A says what? Ah, 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 like baby A. Well, that was our letter of the day time. And now it's time for math. I want us to count something that starts with A. Ah, 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 apples. Let's count how many I brought. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I brought 6 apples today, and we're going to write the number 6, and then we'll play a game, okay? The number 6 looks like this. Curve around, and then fall straight down. Let's see what that looks like on the handwriting house. You're just going to curve around. And when you get to the middle, just fall straight down. Curve around and fall straight down. Curve around and down. Curve around and then fall straight down. This is how you make the number 6. Well, I want to play a game with you, and I think the perfect thing to use is a dice because it has 6 sides. So there are 6 numbers on this dice. I'm going to roll it, and then you can help me count the dots, and then we're going to be adding apples to this apple tree. You can get this printable and the weekly lesson plan at the link below. So get a grown-up to get that for you. You can print it out, and you can use red M&Ms or candy pieces, or any kind of candy pieces or cereal pieces, or you could cut out some little red apples from red paper. Now, you could also draw a tree. If you don't want to print this tree out, you could just make a simple tree. It's just really easy to draw. Okay, so here we go, everyone. We're going to roll the dice, and let's see how many dots are here. Can you help count them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that is the number 5. So let's see if we can draw 5 apples on our apple tree. And again, if you're doing this at home, you want to use something instead of, you don't want to draw it because then you can't play the game again. But I'm just drawing mine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So maybe you want to cut out some pieces of paper or use candy. Okay, so let's roll again and see what we get next. Oh, look at that. Let's count the dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is the number 6, the number we just wrote. So let's add 6 apples to the tree. 1, 2, help me count. 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that looks really nice. Let's roll again, okay? Oh, what number is this one? That's number 1, 2, 3, 4. That's number 4. So let's add 4 dots this time, 4 apples. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's roll again. Oh, what number is that? How many dots? 1, 2. So let's put 2 apples on our tree. 1, 2. Let's roll one more time, and you can continue this for homework if you'd like to. What number is this? 1, 2, 3. So let's count 3 apples. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, well, that was fun, and that was our math time for today. I want to show you inside of an apple. I cut this one earlier, and you can see there's a seed hiding right there. Try to make it easier for you to see. And the little apple seed is black, and that's the color we've been trying to spell this week. So let's see if we can sing a song about that. Can you help me clap like this? Here we go. Let's get the beat going. B-L-A-C-K spells black. B-L-A-C-K spells black. Apple seeds are black. Apple seeds are black. Apple seeds are black. I like black. Well, that's how you spell the color black. And we're going to go over and make an apple orchard now for our project for today. You're only going to need 2 things for this project: a piece of green paper and a toilet roll. And if you don't have green paper, you can always just take a piece of white paper and color it green. Let's head over to art, everyone, and I'll show you how. So here we are at the art table. And the first thing that I'm going to do is take this toilet roll, and I'm just going to cut some little slits in the side. I'm just going to go all the way around like this. And then I'm going to just fold back those little pieces that I cut. And now I'm going to add some glue onto those pieces. And I want to be a little bit generous with the glue because I really want the next step to have something to hold on to. And I'll show you what I need. So I'm going to set this aside. And now I'm going to use, and by the way, this is going to be the tree trunk. So it's the apple tree trunk. And I'm going to take the green paper, that's going to be the top part of the tree, and I'm just going to crumple it up like that. You don't have to crumple it too tight. It can be a little bit loose. Okay, so when I get this crumpled up, I'm just going to bring the toilet roll back over, and I'm going to set this on top of the glue. And I want to make sure I give that enough time to dry. You also want to make sure that those little flaps that you cut are making contact with the paper so that they'll dry. Okay, so I'm going to set this over here to the side to dry. And I want to show you one that is already dry. Here it is. And as you can see, I'm adding some little apples. Now you could just draw some little apples on with a marker if you'd like. But I'm using a Q-tip and just a little bit of red paint to just dot some apples onto the apple tree. You could even use paper that you've cut out to look like little apples. You could use crayon. So just think about how you want to put your apples on the apple tree. Well, there you have it. That was pretty fun and pretty easy. Now this is an apple tree, but I said we were going to make an apple orchard. So since this was such an easy project, it just takes a toilet roll and green paper, maybe you'd like to make lots of them. And that would be an apple orchard, because an apple orchard is just when the farmer plants lots of apple trees, and all those apple trees together make an orchard. Well, I'll come around and show you just a little better view of that from the side. Well, I think our apple orchard turned out really cute. I hope you have fun making these. And now I'd like to see if you'd like to go on a virtual field trip with me. We're going to the apple orchard, and we're going to be going on a bus. So I want you to touch your shoulder like this, and then stretch your hand across and click, put on your seatbelt. We're going to be getting on a school bus. Let me show you the school bus we're going to be going on. There it is. So let's all get on the bus, and I have a song that we can sing as we get ready to go. It goes like this. The wheels on the bus go round and round. Can you do that? Round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round. All to the apple orchard. Now I'm ready to get there quicker, so let's go a little bit faster. The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round to the apple orchard. Okay, we're on our way. Now here we are driving to the apple orchard. The apple orchard we're heading to is in Ella, Georgia. So it's a long ride, but it's going to be so much fun. Okay, I think we're almost there. Here we are. This is B.J. Reese Apple Orchard in Ella, Georgia. I think the first thing that we should do is take a hayride. We're going to get to see all the many kinds of apple trees. So everybody get on the hayride, and it's gonna be kind of bumpy. So can you bounce up and down like this? Because if you've ever been on a hayride, you know it gets a little bumpy like this. Let's go, everyone, and see what we can see. Well, I see some trees on this bumpy hayride. That's what an apple orchard is. It's just where the farmer has planted lots and lots of apple trees in a row. This is going to be a lot of fun. I think we should stop and see one of the apple trees. Let's stop right here on the hayride and take a look at the Gala apple tree. The Gala apple tree stretches up tall to the sky. It has delicious Gala apples on this apple tree. Okay, let's keep going. It's a bumpy ride on the hayride. Can you bounce too? Let's see if we can find another apple tree in this orchard. Here's one. Let's stop and take a look. This is a Granny Smith apple tree. You can see the Granny Smith apple tree is kind of low to the ground and spread out, and the leaves are a little bit lighter. And the Granny Smith apples kind of make have a bright green color to them. So this is a Granny Smith apple tree. Let's keep going and see what else we can find on this bumpy hayride. Uh, okay, I think I see another tree coming. And it is the Golden Delicious apple tree. This apple tree is so beautiful to me. It's so round at the top. The leaves are a dark green color, and these apples are called Golden Delicious, and they are definitely delicious. Let's keep going. There's one other kind of apple I want to show you on this hayride. Let's stop right here and see the Arkansas black apples. This orchard also grows Arkansas black apples that aren't black at all. They're actually a dark purple color, and they're so beautiful and delicious. So these trees are called Arkansas black apple trees. Well, there are other things to do on this field trip instead of just riding on the hayride. So let's get off and take a real quick picture. So everybody decide if you want to be a pig or a longhorn like me or a goat. So make your decision and then say cheese. Okay, there's something else we can do. Let's take a walk in the corn maze. So everybody, let's pretend that we're walking. Walk, walk, walk. So the farmer has corn growing in this field, but then he made a path. He cut a path through the field, and the corn stalks are really tall now. They are taller than us. So it's easy to get lost in a corn maze. But in this corn maze, there are some signs, and let's stop and see what the signs say. This sign says, I am red, I have a medium tart to sweet flavor, I am good for baking. What am I? And the answer is, I am a Rome beauty. That's another kind of apple. Did you know that there are lots and lots of varieties of apples? God made a really special fruit when he made the apples, didn't he? Well, this kind of apple is red, but take a look at this next sign. It says, I am a bright green apple and I have a very sour taste. What am I? The answer is, I am a Granny Smith apple. So we just read that there can be red apples or green apples. Did you also know that some apples are yellow? So the three colors that apples can be are red, green, or yellow. Let's keep going. I think it's time now to take a train ride. This train ride is really fun, and the train cars look like cows. Can everybody say, choo choo? Something else we can do while we're on this field trip is we can go over to the petting farm. This is a longhorn, and if you want to, you can pretend to pet him on the nose. He's super sweet and loves visitors. Take a look at this animal. This looks like, it has stripes. What do you think it looks like? It looks like a zebra, but look at his face. His face and head look like a donkey. This is actually called a zonkey. It's a zebra and a donkey mixed. That was pretty interesting to see on this field trip. Now, I think it's time for us to stop and pick an apple. So I want you to stretch up really high. And I'm going to see if we can watch this video that shows me actually picking an apple. Let's see if we can stretch up like this. Stretch, grab it. Pull, everybody. Did you pull your apple? Here's mine. So that was fun. We picked an apple together. I think there's one other thing though. Oh, and by the way, let's put all our apples in a bag. There they are. We picked lots of apples. And so I think there's one other thing we need to do on this field trip. We need to go and visit the little store that has fresh fried pies. There are also other things in this store made of apples, like apple sauce, apple tarts, apple butter, apple jam, apple donuts. It will be hard to decide what we should bring home, but what would you pick if you could buy something from this apple store? I think I might pick the apple pie, and that's exactly what I picked and brought it home. And there it is. Well, that was pretty fun getting to go and see the apple orchard and all the things you can do there. Now I'd like to read a story for you, and this story is called Max and Mo Go Apple Picking by Patricia Lakin. Max and Mo were best friends. They lived in a school in the art room in a cozy little cage. The children fed them corn and corn and corn and corn day after day. No more corn, they said. Max scratched his chin. How can we tell them? Mo scratched his ears. I know, I'll make signs. New food, they shouted as they marched around with their new signs. But nothing happened. Day after day, they still had corn to eat. Well, one day the children were gone. Mo read the sign they left behind. It said, "We went apple picking. Get ready for applesauce." For us, they said. I can't wait, said Max. Let's go, said Mo. They climbed up. They slid down. Apples, they sniffed. Not here. Here, said Mo. Hide. The children were back. Max and Mo hid. They watched. Apples got cut, apples got cooked, and apple bits dropped. I can't wait. Max ran out. Oh no, cried Mo. Phew, safe, they sighed. When the children left, Max and Mo got busy. Max licked. Applesauce, yum. Mo picked. Apple bits, yum. We're picking apples too, they said. They took a knife, they each grabbed an end, and up and down they went. Split, slip, splash, lift, flip. We made an apple print. More, they cheered. Now cut across, said Mo. Look, a star, they sang. More. Done, said Mo. They held up their sign, and it said, apple picking is fun. The end. Well, I hope you had fun with Sue and I today apple picking and learning about the letter A. What does letter A say? Achoo. Letter A says as in achoo, or the sound that baby A makes, ah. We also counted some apples and we played a fun game where we rolled a dice that had number 6 on it, and that was super duper fun. We made an apple orchard for art, and we looked inside an apple and we spelled the color black because apple seeds are black. Maybe you can use some apples for apple stamping. Have a great rest of your day, everyone. Goodbye.